Let me just sort some shit. Hopefully I'm live. If you haven't already, you should definitely check out Anna J. Ron. I've just come from her gaming stream and it was awesome. And as always, if you want to see some really terrible drawing of mine, you can also go over there too. I can't type for shit today. Why is it that when you want to do something, your hands shake and you can't type? You've just come from Anna's stream. Hopefully you enjoyed Anna's gaming stream. I've literally spent the last 5 seconds getting dressed, so hopefully this is a good impression of me. Hey, Kool-Aid. Wow, you love my streams, Kool-Aid. Hey, Gemma. Kool-Aid, you are literally like a whippet in my stream, like a literal whippet. You know what, Kool-Aid? You've come to my channel quite a lot. Boom. Hope you enjoy my mod wrench, Kool-Aid. You come to my streams quite often. No idea why, because my content sucks. But thanks, Kool-Aid, for being a loyal supporter of possibly, I want to say the worst content on YouTube. Could be better. Today's stream, I have no idea what I'm doing on it. I don't have any plans. If anyone else does, let me know. I don't know. I hadn't really decided what to do today. If you watched Riley's stream earlier, the cuck tried to come in and talk. And basically, no one wanted to listen to him. So if you're watching, Cuck Eli, hi. I can't wait for you to give me a dislike as well. So please do give me a dislike. Because you know you will. So anyone have a topic for today? Because I really don't. I literally got dressed 5 minutes ago. That's a cool topic. I've literally just got dressed in the last 5 minutes. I would say I got dressed pretty quick. Yeah, he tried to go on Riley's stream. Riley let him up for about, I think he got 30 seconds. He came in there and basically just wanted to talk shit on everyone, I think, and basically just start a fight because he's, what's the word? Egotistical. That's it, my friend. Egotistical. Basically, he wants to always talk about himself when he comes on the stream. And it's always talky. But if anyone wants to come up, I have no problems having a panel today. Do like and share this out. Make sure enough people come here to really annoy Eli as per usual, because that's literally my life on YouTube. If you don't know who Coach Eli is, he's now not the coach. He's now an advocate for autism, i.e. the world's biggest loser who's claiming to want to help people. So if you know anyone like that on YouTube and you've had the pleasure of his company, you can come up if you want, Gemma. I can send you the link. I didn't get a drink. 2 secs. Oh, difficult. Didn't get myself a drink. Right from one stream to another. Hang on. Oh, like a whippet. Oh. So how do I look? Do I look like I just crawled out of bed and got dressed? Because I didn't crawl out of bed, but I did get dressed. Eli said 8-bit was probably autistic since he flip-flopped. Now that is a really poor thing to say about somebody. Because I guarantee you there are other people on YouTube that flip-flop between communities and it's got nothing to do with their autism. Hey, Flaming Dragon, do you want to come up at, Nelly called you Gemma, and discuss this whole analogy that flip-floppers are just autistic? Do I? I got dressed in 5 minutes, Gemma. Amazing what I could do if I had a whole 10 minutes. Yeah, this is me. And I got dressed in 5 minutes. The only thing I didn't do was do anything with my face. And unfortunately, we don't have time for cosmetic surgery. So we're just going to have to go with this. You want to come up? Flaming Dragon. You have a mod wrench. You are so special. Hey, TJ. Let me give you a link. So if anyone wants to come up, as long as you're not a Looney Tune, because, well, we have enough of them on YouTube in the chat. You can come and join my stream. But that's a good topic, Kool-Aid. Are autistic people the only people that flip-flop? It's a very good topic, Jimmy. Thank you for the idea. And unlike Coach Eli, I'm not going to take credit for it and big myself up that I thought of the topic. I can thank Kool-Aid for that. Hey, Riley. The link is in the chat, Gemma, if you want to come up and discuss this topic. Gemma is in the background. There she is.
Hello, Raven.
Perfect. Let me turn you down slightly. For me. There you go. Perfect.
How you doing?
You're listening while you're shopping, Riley. Oh, that's no problem. I got dressed in 5 minutes, Riley. Until I went live, I was sitting here in my pajamas.
Nice. I've just got a autism hoodie on and some jeggings.
Yeah, it's 6 in the evening, Riley, and I literally just got dressed. And then in about 4 hours' time, I'll get dressed into my pajamas. It's not really worth getting dressed, but I can't sit on the live stream in my pajamas, Riley, unfortunately.
I've done that. I've sat in my pajamas on live stream plenty of times.
I've done premieres in my pajamas. I actually filmed a video this morning in my pajamas because I couldn't be bothered to get dressed. I probably look a state in it, but it's the contents of the box. It's the contents of the box that's more important. You shouldn't be looking at me. You should be looking at the box. But Kool-Aid made a good point. He's claimed that 8-Bit Reactor only flip-flopped because he was autistic. What a low blow.
Hey,
so apparently the only people that flip-flop on YouTube are autistic, i.e. he means you, he means 8-Bit, he means RJ, and any other person on YouTube that flip-flops apparently has autism or they're mentally challenged.
That's absolute bullshit.
I don't think that's true. 8-Bit flip-flop because of the shit you were doing, Ela. I don't think having a disability makes a difference.
Nope.
As long as, you know, they look at your content and they say, oh, you're a complete douche, Eli. I don't think they're looking at you going, look, I'm autistic. I have to flip-flop. Good afternoon, Kieran. But that's a good point, Jimmy. He's basically trying to deflect the fact that his channel's terrible and that people are actually leaving of their own accord, and he has to make an excuse. So they have to have Asperger's, or they have to be blind, or they have to be autistic, or they have to be stolen, or they're brainwashed or manipulated. They can't just sit there and go, you know what, your content's terrible, I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's a dangerous statement to say. You can't assume someone has a medical condition just because they go in between two different communities. It's absolute rubbish.
Yeah, and
people go between each other all the time.
The fact he's saying he wants to be an advocate for autism, but all he seems to be doing is just actually bashing the fact they have a mental health condition.
Yeah, exactly.
He wants these autistic people to come to his channel and partake, and then as he's doing it, he's giving slight digs to them ever so often by the comments he makes.
Oh, yeah, he's not an advocate for autism at all. He will never be that, ever.
We're highly emotional one day, we're overly obsessed with him the next, and then now we're flip-flopping because we have mental problems. Like
he's so far deluded up his own arse, it's not even funny. He has no idea of the statements he's making are completely false, and to be honest, that, like we've all said, he has no idea about what autism is. He's not done any research whatsoever, and he's going by people who he's met for what, a week, 2 weeks, and even they don't want to be part of his channel. Like, they're running a mile. Like, he's not a good person.
TJ says, I paperwork saying I'm crazy, but not Eli crazy, though he is past helping. I don't think you could help Eli if you sent him to a therapist. I think the therapist would look at him and say he's way past helping. He's got such a narcissistic God complex. There is no talking to someone like that. That's why
No,
when you
it's
get him on
not.
a panel, TJ, when you get him on a panel, he deflects questions, he'll flip the question back to you, and he never actually gives you an answer. He's very good at manipulating the conversation, because if you say, Eli, what do you think about that? And he says, well, that's a good question, but another question would be, and he flips it straight back to you
Yeah,
without answering. Or it's, I understand, but you're wrong. And then he doesn't tell you why you're wrong, or he just changes the subject. So when he goes on Jamie's panel, I hate to think that Jamie would get anything out of him apart from the usual, well, that's your opinion, I'm not triggered, and just the normal stuff from him. You wouldn't get, like he said, if one of us went on his channel, he couldn't see he'd get a conversation out of it. But we would
yeah,
ask any question he ever has, you know.
yeah, exactly.
Everyone
Yeah,
on our side is open. We're open to answer any questions. It's not like we're saying, Eli, we just hate you for no reason. You know, we'd give you
yeah.
examples. Okay? Damn, Gemma, already. You've
That it
what?
says CJ says, "Damn Gemma, I better not piss you off, sister. Much love." TJ, you can never pee me off. I don't think I've ever had a crossword with you so far since I've known you on YouTube. I don't think.
No, the good
Not
thing
that I
is with
know of.
YouTube, you're allowed to have opinions, which is where Eli fails. Because even
Yeah,
if you go on his panel or he comes on your panel, whichever question he's asked, his answer is always the right one. And
yeah, no, he's so far deluded.
you know, when he went on Rogues, Rogue basically ate him alive. That's the funniest shit
Yeah,
I've
Rogue completely
seen in all
destroyed
my
him.
life.
That
And
stream
this
was epic.
whole,
He destroyed him.
you know, the whole thing of Eli saying, well, I didn't get triggered, that makes me wonderful. It doesn't make you wonderful. You didn't actually answer any questions Rogue had. You
No,
just
not
deflected
really.
the answer, or you retaliated with a question. And Rogue was only pissed off because he wouldn't answer anything. The point of him being there was to give
Just to answer the
Eli a
question.
once in a life opportunity to give his opinion on his shit, say his side
Yeah,
of it, and he said absolutely nothing. And he wonders why people are saying, well, what was the point of all of that? Why did you go on there to get nothing out of it? He's actually
yeah, it's
come off
a
worse,
yeah. If you go
you
on an
know?
interview, you're expected to answer questions. Like, it's just the way it happens. If you're invited for an interview on someone's channel, you're expected to talk. You're expected to communicate. You can't just sit there and refuse to answer questions or try and evade the question. It's pointless.
Yeah, when he turned around and said, well, Eli, why is your entire coaching £200? Why is it a complete scam? And all Eli said was, that's your opinion. He didn't
Yeah,
defend
natural.
his own supposed job. He didn't give reasons why he charges £200. He had absolutely no comeback to any question. The best
No, he
defense
didn't.
for Eli was saying nothing at all. That's how he was defending himself, by saying nothing. And that's the
Nothing.
worst thing you
Yeah.
can do, is not give an opinion on your own channel, your own personality. Try and change. I mean, Rogue's got what, 20k supporters. Just think what he could have done if he'd actually just given answers and
Answers,
actually
yeah.
joined the conversation with Rogue. They could have had a banter going. People would have respected him more.
Yeah, people would have listened more to it as well.
You know, Eli made, I think he made 20 subscribers for that. But Rogue made £1,000 by the end of that evening. He had
Yeah.
£1,000. He had everyone go and support him. No one's
Yeah.
out there now making videos that Rogue burned Eli.
No,
You know,
Rogue owned that. That was epic. It's like Rogue has been one of the best people I've seen so far to interview Eli. The way that he did it was so good, and he kept himself so cool about it and wasn't exploding, and like that was the best interview I've seen by far. And yet Eli was so stunned by it. You could tell it was just like, well, that's your
hmm,
opinion. Like you said, he keeps saying, "Oh, that's your opinion." It's like, well, answer damn questions. You're being asked something, answer it. You can't just sit
that's
here
your
and
opinion. I can
ignore
see
it.
where you're coming from. Well, I'm sure people have told you that. No one has to tell us anything, Eli. I don't know if you watch YouTube, but your shit that you do is all over it. You know, you flutter from group to group, and unfortunately, YouTube is no different to the real world. If you say
Nope.
something bad about somebody, it will go from channel to channel and person to person. And it's like
Yep.
it's like a forest fire. The only way you're going to extinguish that is by coming out and saying stuff. Defend yourself. You know, how can you defend yourself if your only comment is no comment all the time?
Yeah, you have to answer it. If people like that's what when you're on social media or YouTube, you answer the questions you're asked. If someone wants to know something about you, then you answer it. Like people ask me questions all the time. I answer them because it's the natural thing to do. People are inquisitive; they want to know. So therefore, you answer it.
That's exactly right, TJ. He said he would never do that with me because I know how to use reverse psychology. That's exactly what Eli uses. He deflects and retracts the question back to you. That way, he
Yep.
doesn't have to answer. He'll screw up and he won't say something he didn't want to say. See, that's his problem. He's too defensive on what he said. If he actually just came out and said, look, I tried to make a YouTube channel, I failed, my content was shit, I did bully people, I just want to come out here now and make friends and let bygones be bygones. And actually said that on Rogue's channel, Rogue would have had more respect for him. Lycan would have
Yep.
probably have said, look, mate, yeah, shit's happened in the past. Maybe we can just bite this in the butt. And it had more respect from people.
Yeah.
You're not
Exactly.
going to get that when you try to go from stream to stream and voice your opinion, but you don't actually voice your opinion. No one wants you on there just to bash other people. If you want to be on a
Yeah.
panel, be on a panel to state your opinion and get the fuck off there. You know,
Yeah.
like when he came on Lycans, he literally came on there to back RJ up so that everyone could be bashed by him. He didn't want to answer a question. He
Nope.
didn't want to, you know, be there to be of any help. He came up there because he knew RJ couldn't defend himself and he was going to bash you. He was going for SB on there. That's all
Yeah.
he came there for. If it had came there as a genuine person and said, look, I'll answer all your questions and just answered them, instead he had to say, RJ, shouldn't we say stuff about Gemma and just go for you?
Yeah.
He's not doing him. And this morning, I guess he wanted to do the same thing on Riley's. He wanted to come in there and state his own opinion.
Yep.
And Riley was having none of it.
Exactly. He's like he has nothing better to do than bully people who he thinks are weaker than him or less than him, and it's ridiculous. It's like just get off YouTube. If you're going to be that mean and that vile, just get off and stay off. It's
Hey,
like,
Sadrift.
hey, Cindrift, how are you?
My voice is
TJ,
getting
I'm
out.
very honest with what I say. Like, it's very sweet you say that I have a big heart. I try and be nice to people, but when there's people defaming my friends and defaming their characters, I'm going to speak out on it. And whether that's
Yeah,
Raven or anyone else, then I will speak out on it because I don't put up with that. So I try and help
I
my friends out.
I've never annoyed anyone on the platform, TJ, apart from Eli. He's the only one that's ever had an issue with me at all. And I've never technically done anything to Eli.
Nope.
I've never done anything. I've sat in his chat. I have said shit about him. I don't deny that. But as Eli says, you can have your own opinions, which is what I have.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
I've never actually done anything to him. I've never put a hate campaign out on him. I've never gone around individual communities and said, don't go near Coach Eli. I've done none of that.
No, you
And
haven't. No.
still got some butt hurt with me.
That's
Raven
because,
with
like you say, we're strong women. He doesn't like it.
there you go, Sadrift. I've got my owl. Because you love looking at my mugs, apparently. I have really cool mugs. That's my problem. I'm known for my mugs. There you go, Sadrift. Look. That's my other new one. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
It's got a stag with a top hat. And then I'm also going to get a rabbit with a bow tie.
Oh,
And there's a
sweet.
hedgehog with a pair of glasses, which I'm going to get. See, I have hats everywhere, look. See, even my mugs have hats. That's how we go on my channel. Everything's coordinated. Thank you for noticing, Saydrift. I don't make a thing of putting my mug on the screen and going, look at my favourite thing.
Let's
But he
be
has to go back because I do. They
no.
came from QD.
Oh
And
wow.
$1.99 from QD. There's an entire set of 4 of them.
Oh, that's good. QD at some point when they open up.
My QD's open.
Yeah, my one's not. No, I don't know why they've not got it open, but there's only a few shops open in my hometown that are open.
So we're not exactly how do you want to put it, DJ? We're not exactly picking on Eli. This isn't like a hate campaign for Eli. This is
It's not. No,
public
not at all.
service announcement, DJ. This is, as he calls it, using examples to let people know what's going on YouTube. See, we can do the same as Eli. We can use his way of doing things to our own advantage and say that commenting on Eli, on his personality and his YouTube channel, are just using examples. That's how he gets away with supposedly bashing people, because he's stating opinions and facts and using us as examples, which gives him some kind of leeway to bash people because he's not doing it deliberately. It's just for an example. Like, that's just a shitty way of coming for somebody. And I don't mind doing it either way, Eli. You can keep disliking my videos. I know he's watching. He sits there like some fly on a wall.
He's probably lurking in the background, yeah.
There'll be 4 dislikes by the end of the video because 3 of them are Dream and 1 of them is Eli, guaranteed.
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't put it past him.
He's so busy that he can go around ours and Riley's and everywhere else to dislike our videos. He's so busy. Coffee mug, except you're probably a fraud. That's not my. It isn't coffee in my mug. You have me so drift. It isn't coffee. It's Dr. Pepper. I'm sorry. I don't drink hot drinks.
No, nor do I.
English tea? English tea? God no. I don't drink tea. Not everyone in the UK drinks tea, Saydrift. We're not all at home having afternoon teas, you know.
Nope, we're not. Nope.
I'm
actually drinking Coca-Cola right now.
I'm a fraud. Yes, I am, Saydrift. I'm a fraud. It's not tea.
TJ Smith says he's an ass.
You go. He is an ass.
Yeah, he does, TJ.
Because he only goes after people, with mental health issues. I don't blame anyone that goes after him. I'll say to him, don't be a dick. Yeah. I don't exactly target him, but he makes it so available to not necessarily pick at him, but to highlight stuff he's doing, because he's always doing something. He's always in somebody's chat talking shit. He's always on a panel talking shit. And for some reason, he believes that he needs to be everywhere saying this stuff. You know, trying to jump on Riley's this morning, saying he'll go on J-Roms if he goes live this afternoon, wanting to jump on Lycans this evening. He wants to be everywhere. He's like some kind of attention whore.
The reason why he wants to go on Lycans tonight is because Lycan is doing a autism and personality stream. That's the reason why he wants to go on there.
Yeah. And that's because Lycan has a high respect for people with autism. Literally, Coach Eli's on to say that we manipulate autistic people and we steal them, and now 8-Bit's got autism just because he left his channel. It's like Eli's just having a tantrum. He's like one big baby that wants everything and anything, and no one's giving him the attention he wants. We're all trying to leave him in the background, you know, and move on, and he's there saying, me, what about me? You know, that's why he wants to be on everyone's
stealing autistic people thing is ridiculous. It's like, I've known Raven way longer than I knew Eli and everyone else. Like, Raven's never stole me from anybody. I've been with Raven a long time. So for Eli and people to claim, oh, Raven stole you. No. I've been with Raven a long time. Get your facts right, people.
It's like, Eli has some kind Eli have some kind of false illusion that Lycan took 8-Bit because he saw him on Lycan's panel. 8-Bit actually came here first.
Yes, he did.
And jumped on my panel and was talking to Lycan. He came here first, was talking to Lycan. I was the one that messaged 8-Bit behind the scenes before he even jumped on my channel. And then because he talked to Lycan and Lycan has said, well, look, if you want to flip, that's perfectly fine. But you need to not necessarily pick a side, but you can't be taking shit from one community to the other. You have to pick a side eventually. You know, it's all right to waver. You can't be in the middle taking shit to Eli and backwards and forwards because
no,
we'll
you have
hound
to be
you.
with one. Yeah.
So when Eli was like, well, he was sitting on Lycans the other night, obviously he brainwashed him and he got SB obviously to whisper in 8-Bit's ear like he did RJ. And he was actually here first, Eli, so suck that up. He came to a woman's channel first and I stopped.
He's like, 8-Bit's not a child. He's not going to be told what to do. If 8-Bit wants to go to Jamie's, and so be it.
And then Eli was picking on the fact that, oh, he was a member of Lycan's. He was never a member of mine. I wonder why that is, Eli. Why didn't he want to give you money?
Like, no one would want to give him money. It's like, even I became a member of Jamie's Punkcelic channel a couple of days ago. And that's because Jamie provides really good content. I like what he does. Therefore, I joined his membership because I enjoy it. It's about the fact that the whole good content.
You can get the whole walk thing, Eli, that Lycan took him. It was actually me, which probably makes it even more butthurt for you because you hate me with a passion, Eli. And I don't know why. Maybe one of these days you'll come out here and you'll tell me why you hate me so much. Because you never really said why you hate me. If you can tell me something I've ever done to you know, what have I actually done to Coach Eli that could be so bad to be called that lady, to dislike every video I ever do, but never actually come out with why? See, that's what annoys me.
Dislike mine too.
You know, have a hate campaign against somebody, fine. You know, Lycan's done shit, RJ's flip flopped, hate him all you want, but I've never done anything. Nothing. Nope. There's nothing on YouTube to suggest I've ever done anything wrong to him. Ever.
No,
I may have talked shit about you. That's no different to anyone on the platform. It doesn't mean you suddenly start hating somebody. No, usually, exactly. Someone would take that as their opinion and move the fuck on.
Yeah, Flaming Dragon if you'd like to tell me security.
You can go in the chat, Eli, and you can tell me what I've done wrong. You can do a whole live stream if you want. Maybe one day you'll come out with it.
Flaming Dragon says, sounds like self-security, confidence issues. If somebody says you've stolen from him, whereas it's a choice someone makes, which gives you your own independence. Exactly. Like, I can go where I want to go. I'm not going to be told, oh, don't go to this person or this person because they're a bad person. No, I make my own decision. I'm not going to be told what to do.
You know, I could have gone to 8-Bit behind the scenes, written him an entire essay like Eli does to everyone on the planet, and said, look, Eli's a piece of shit. His content is shit. He's a shitty person. The only thing I actually writ to 8-Bit, which 8-Bit can show Eli if he wanted to, that says, what the fuck are you doing on his live stream? That was the entire sentence I sent him. What are you doing on his live stream? And that was it. I then left it up to 8-Bit to either message me back, do a live stream, or mention it to Eli that I was trying to brainwash him. And that was literally all I said.
That's ridiculous.
I had the thought that I said, why are you on his panel? He would either respond to it or he would ignore it. And then I would just carry on. If that is stealing somebody, then I stole him. Did he turn up in my chat first? Yes. And why is that? Because he could come here without Eli finding him. If he'd have gone to Lycan first, as you saw, he found him straight away. But there are minions all over YouTube for Eli. You've got Dream literally sitting there watching shit, and Eli's got more time on his hands than most people. He's just trolling the chats, trying to find us all.
It's like
he doesn't watch things on.
It's like he knows full
watches
well
them
that
live.
Dream was watching Riley this morning. Like Dream was in there trying to troll in Riley's chat. It's like it's hilarious. Clearly, Eli knows that his little minions are elsewhere, so it's kind of funny that they just go when they want to go. It's not. He needs to stop controlling people. They can't be taught to do. They're not puppets. They're people.
Yeah, this and then him to come out and say, well, autistic people just flip flop. It's their
No.
nature. That's how they are. Well, I left you, Eli, and I have a mental health condition, and there are tons of people that leave your channel. Is it because they're autistic, or is it because they don't like you, Eli?
It's because he's not
If you want to be that narrow-minded and believe we just leave your channel for that particular reason, then how are you going to be an advocate for autism if your one way of getting them to your channel is to say, well, if you then leave my channel, it's because you're autistic. You're not helping yourself, Eli. Drop the
He's
advocate
never
for
going to be.
autism. Drop this whole thing that you love autistic people. Drop it. Move on. Find some other target to go for.
Yeah,
Because
he's
I can
not going
live
to be an
stream
advocate for
every day,
autism ever.
Eli.
It's like he's not an advocate for autism at all.
Amazingly, I work from home. I have more time on my hands than you'll ever have. I literally sat here watching your stream the other day and doing work at the same time. I have plenty of free time, even when I'm working.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing
I've
work from
always
home. I'm filming videos and doing presentations to people what I used to do face to face outside, and I'm replying to Discord and I'm replying to YouTube comments. Like I'm working more than
I've
what
got
he
YouTube,
does.
Discord. I was doing YouTube, Discord. I was watching Riley's stream. I was on it, and I was doing work at the same time. It's amazing what I can do, Eli. I don't just stop my entire life just to watch your streams, if that's what you mean. We actually have lives.
Me and Raven are very strong women, Eli. That's what you don't get. We have other things to do. We have other commitments we're getting on with. We don't just sit here and give our time up to watch you or anyone else that matter. We're very busy people.
That's
Like me and
exactly
Raven
right,
live
Kool-Aid.
life.
He dropped the life coach title so he could be involved in full-time drama. Yeah, because he claimed that being a coach meant he had to be a nice person. And now if he drops the coach, suddenly he could be a complete dick to everybody. He was a complete dick before. The name is irrelevant. He can call him anything he wants. He could drop the Eli title, the coach title, the grip on life title. He could change his entire name if he wanted to. It's not going to change him or his reputation. You could start a whole channel and everyone would know who he is within a week. It doesn't change what he's doing just by saying, well, I'm not a coach anymore. You can't come at me for that. We weren't coming at the coach title anyway. I never said, well, he's a life coach. He should be a better person. It was always, well, Eli, you should just be a better person for the sake of it. Everyone's a human being. What makes you so special? I could never realize why he thought he was so better than everybody else.
He's not. This is the thing.
I have an insurance company. I have a fancy house. I can live stream with all this fancy equipment. And what exactly do you get from that, Eli? What makes you so special? There's nothing to be special.
No, you
Throwing
don't need
something
all
in
the
someone's
fancy equipment.
I do it
You
from my
don't need all the
laptop,
fancy.
and when I vlog,
Yeah.
Eli, I do it from my phone. I don't have all that fangled shit on you that makes you look stupid. And
No,
I use my phone and my laptop.
I stream from my
That's my
laptop.
setup.
I'm like you, and I vlog on my phone.
I don't need it up and down looking like a complete lemon while I'm walking. I mean, the shit that you've got on you when you're walking makes you look weird, makes you stand out. For someone who wants to blend into the background while you're walking, maybe dress differently, maybe look different. I mean, I don't know if you've watched your live stream, Eli, but the looks you get from other people that walk past you, yeesh, they think you're weird, my friend. They literally think you're weird. They're looking at you going, as you literally go past. I mean, the guy on the bike, when you were screaming about SV's ovaries, I thought he was going to fall off of it. He
Yeah,
kind of
like
turned his head.
why talk about someone's ovaries on a public live stream? That's disgusting.
I
It's
mean,
just
that poor
vile.
cyclist didn't know what he was getting himself in when he came past and he was screaming, "Well, your ovaries are drying up," and the cyclist, I just expect to just fall off his bike and go, "What? What are you talking about a
Yeah.
woman's ovaries? What, in the middle of a trail? That poor woman. Oh, your eggs are drying up. Oh, your ovaries are getting old." Who says that about somebody?
Yeah, exactly. That's
You know,
personal.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
attack body parts. It's
Strong
just
women
not
have double
needed.
the strength. Yeah, Eli should be scared of us. Exactly, Sadrift. It's female month. Yeah, he should back off. It's
Yep.
female history month, isn't it? Or
Yeah, Female
historian
History
month, as we
Month.
want to say.
Yeah, Women's History Month. Yeah,
Yeah.
which
It
I did a video
was
on it
also women. It was also International Women's Day the other day, so it's
on
Women's Month,
Monday.
Eli. If I
Yeah,
was you, I'd back off the women. Back
yeah,
off
it's
the women,
International Women's
Eli,
Day
because
on
you won't
Monday.
win.
No,
You will not win.
he's got no chance of being successful whatsoever. He's just going to end up going down and down and down and end up shutting his channel down again like he did last time because no one wants him. They
Yeah,
don't
and for
want him
anyone
on
that
here.
doesn't know, April is actually Autism Awareness Month. So if Eli would like to shit all over that, which he probably will do, and he'll make some great big stupid live stream on it, how he's. But it is Autism Awareness Month. So if anyone didn't know that, please try and
Yes,
support autism. A lot of
if you
people
can.
don't know what autism is. If you like Eli, I'm sure you can Google some shit and learn something, or you can get a book for dummies, which is what Eli reads. Autism for Dummies is obviously what he knows because he doesn't know anything about autism. You know,
No, he
I'm sure
doesn't.
he watched my video where I gave you some facts about autism, Eli. Yes, probably the most you've ever learned about autism, aside from like Googling it and just finding out little tidbits here and there.
Yeah, he
Maybe over
claims
down
that
the
he
field.
knows about it. He doesn't.
Yeah, it is.
He,
It
he
is Women's Month, Sadra.
he claims that he
That's his
understands.
problem.
No, he doesn't.
He's picking on the wrong people, Sadra. If you think men are bad on YouTube, you pick on women on YouTube, and that's a whole new ballgame. Women
Yeah.
are. I mean, I've seen some women groups on YouTube, and God, they go for each other. There's nothing
Yeah.
like a man going on YouTube. These women groups, not mentioning any names, but they'll tear each other apart. You know, they say
Yep.
some horrible shit. You think Eli and Jamie going against each other is bad? You should get two women to pick a fight on YouTube.
Yeah, you should see some women's
That's a
groups on
fight.
YouTube. It's bad. I've seen a
That's
few women's groups and
a
it's
fight to
not
keep out
pleasant.
of. But the saying, Sadrift, of hell have no fury like a woman scorned. You piss a
Scorned.
woman off on YouTube and you're not going to hit the last of it.
Nope. Our
You've got
our
friends.
song can be really bad if we need to.
Yeah. If the woman you've pissed off on YouTube has got other female friends, you are in serious trouble, my friend.
Yeah, because
Because you
they're all gang up
just
against you. Yeah.
yeah, you can't win against women on YouTube. I know Lycan's going to disagree with me. Again, women aren't stronger female. We are. You can say whatever you like him.
Jamie from
SB,
Murphy.
SB would eat Lycan alive. I mean, Eli, you play
Yeah.
with the wrong people. You burned, my friend. Take a lesson from some of the women you've pissed off before.
Flaming Dragon says, wouldn't want to talk to me about it as I have someone here with autism. It would not end up well. Yep, I can
Exactly.
understand that, Flaming Dragon. I can understand that. And Sajo says
If
it's
people
Autism
didn't
Month
know
and Female Month. Yeah,
yeah.
it's Female Month this month, Sajdrift, and it's Autism Awareness Month next month, starting on the 1st of April. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
we us women are so powerful. We get an entire month dedicated to us, Sadrift. That's what makes us so special. Eli doesn't get an updated cake because there's no cup of the month, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's not such thing, unfortunately, but we don't need that anyway.
But yeah, Flaming Dragon. If the most of the chat already know that I have an autistic son, and that Eli ever mentions autism, I literally go to town on him.
Yeah.
I won't stand for anyone bashing autism, because I've always said that if my son went out and said the shit
Hey,
that he did
J1.
and he has autism, he would get the same treatment as what Eli is getting. I wouldn't stand for anyone bashing autistic people. And I've said it before. If my son said something bad about someone else with autism, he would get a telling off the same as anybody else. You
Yep.
know, it's like I said, I've never shied away from the fact my son has autism. And
Nope.
Eli's always been fascinated that I knew about autism and everything, and wanted me to teach him about it. So I don't know what happened to his teaching. I don't know where he got it from or where he looked for all this.
It's okay, J1.
Autism.
I hope you had a good lunch.
Oh, no worries, Joe. Oh, yeah. No
You just
worries,
wanted to take
coach. You have your lunch. The only reason I'm going live today is because I was going to go live yesterday, and honestly, I just couldn't be bothered. Let's tell. I spent the day in my pajamas. I didn't get out of bed. I was having, I was exhausted. I'd had a rough week. I'd been
Yeah, I know you've
ill.
had a bad week this week.
All my
Yeah.
stuff together for my son's birthday. I did 2 streams, one after the other on both days. And then he went home, and we had the first day back to school. And then yesterday, I literally was just exhausted. I was
Yeah.
exhausted, let's be honest. The back to school, the live streaming for birthdays, it does get tiresome, live streaming. I haven't
Yeah,
done it
it
in about
does.
18 months. But I'm so close to getting monetized. I just want to do it to piss Eli off now.
Well, you should be
I
monetized technically
literally need
already, but
I am trying. That's because I didn't live stream for 18 months. But just let you know, Eli, as soon as I get monetized, believe me, I'll have a monetized party, and feel free to donate to me, Eli. For all my coaching advice, because he's technically getting free coaching advice. He keeps watching my channel. I'm teaching him about autism for free. Technically, he should donate to my channel for all my hours that I've spent teaching him, because he comes
yeah,
here to listen to us. Because I
of
don't know
course
if
he
you knew,
does.
Gemma, but he took his intro away on his channel, didn't he? The dumb shit
Yes, he
intro
did.
that he did for you.
Yes,
He
yeah.
decided, apparently, off his own back, to take that away. He didn't actually. He watched me and Coach do a video on his intro and that, and how shit his channel had got that he doesn't get to the point. And the next day, his intro had disappeared. Magically disappeared. And he claims that was off his own back and he thought of it.
Nope, I don't
Right.
think so. No. You and
And
J1
then
have
the
given
other
him so much information, it's ridiculous.
And then the other day, I did a live stream on loyalty and respect and
Yes, you did.
reputation. And that evening, he did a fucking live stream on it. Within 3 hours, literally within 3 hours, he did a topic called reputation on YouTube. He literally stole my idea 3 hours later and did an entire live stream on it.
Of course he did, because
He'd been
he was lurking your stream,
thinking about it
obviously.
for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he'd been
obviously lurking
thinking
your stream.
about it for a while. Yeah, a whole 3 hours was a while, apparently. Because I messaged in the Joy and said, why is this Muppet stealing my topic idea? And they said, have you already done it? I said, yeah, I did it 3 hours ago. And it's now
Yeah,
his
you
topic.
could have flagged him for that. You could have flagged him for copyright content.
What's your own ideas, Eli? Sit there, get yourself off YouTube, and come up with an inspirational idea out of your own head. Stop stealing my content.
Yeah, don't steal
Literally.
Raven's content.
He didn't wait 24 hours. He didn't wait a week. He didn't wait a couple of days. He literally waited a couple of hours and they said, I'm doing the reputation on YouTube, just like that. I had 4 dislikes on my video, so it was quite clearly him. He'd sat there, watched my stream, and then did the exact same show a couple of hours later with about 2 people in his chat. So
He has
obviously
no
he was
sense of...
teaching, learning a lot. He takes all your ideas and yeah, he took my idea, Kool-Aid. Within 3 hours, he was doing a live stream of the exact same topic that I'd done. Because I decided that he kept going on about how we were branding him and ruining his brand. And I basically turned around and said to myself, let's do a stream on loyalty, which was targeted at RJ because he
Yeah.
kept flip flopping. And the reputation part was Coach Eli because he claims that we're ruining his reputation. So I put that as my title. It was loyalty and reputation on YouTube. Did an entire stream on it for 3 hours. And then when I finished, someone sent me a message saying, do you know he's stolen your title? And he was now doing a live stream on reputation.
You can flag him for that because that's copyrighted content. You can flag him. You can flag him for copyrighted content.
He can't get his own content, Jimmy, because if he starts doing the drama, people will go for him because he's gone back to it. And now he's dropped the Coach Act. He claims he can do what he likes. So he's just gone back to targeting people and doing drama now. Can you get my PayPal? You can have my PayPal, Sadrift, if you like. You can have my PayPal.
Yeah, the PayPal should be.
No. Hang on, Sadrift. I will get it. I'm not very organised, Sadrift. I don't put it on my chat constantly because I believe that I can coach people for free. I'm not like Coach Eli. I'm not going to charge you £200 an hour, is it? Like me. Would you pay £200 to be coached by Eli?
No,
that was his coaching
no.
£200.
Hell no.
His lowest, what was it? His lowest thing on his website was he would send you 4 emails for £40.
Hey, retire guy.
4 emails for £40 was the lowest thing he offered. I could have an entire coaching session for £40 with a real therapist. You know, he'll actually give you some good advice, and as somebody said, he probably just Googled the answers anyway. So they were paying him £40 to what? Type into Google? You wanted to charge 40 quid for you to type 4 messages. Like,
yeah.
And £200 for a full coaching session?
Not a chance.
200. Like, you want me to pay half my rent to have a coaching session with Eli on the phone? You probably wouldn't get a word in edgeway. He would probably just talk the entire time.
Yep, probably.
I want to send your kid a late birthday present, courtesy of Joe Biden and the stimulus he paid into my account yesterday. Well, thank you to Biden. I don't know much about the whole stimulus and Biden shit because, in all honesty, I don't really care about American politics. I have no idea about the Biden stuff. But thank you. You should paste a link to your video in the chat, which would have shown the time difference. That was a good thing, Flaming. See, the thing is, I don't mind people doing the same content as me, but it's like,
at least give you credit for it. Say that, you know.
It's more how he lied. He didn't turn around and say, I'd watched a video earlier and got inspired. He went, oh, I've been thinking about it for a while. He fucking hadn't. He'd literally watched my video and then done the same topic. If he'd have came out and said it, you know, I was watching a YouTube channel and it got me thinking, by all means, do a live stream on it. But when you're saying, I've been thinking about this for a while and I wanted to do this topic for ages, you're just full of shit, my friend. Absolute, just blatantly lying. You know, if you're going to steal someone's content, hold your hands up and say you're stealing it at least.
Yeah, when you go onto PayPal, when you donate money, there's a little arrow and it says, at first it'll say US dollars, and if you click the little down arrow underneath it, it'll change it to the currency you want. If you scan down, I think it's GBP, which is Great British Pounds, you click that and it will change automatically to English money.
Yeah. Basically, when you send, you'll be able to change how it's done, and then when it comes to me, I can if you send it in dollars, that just transfers it into pounds for me. So whatever you send, Sadrift, still gets to me. I just lose a percentage of what the currency fluctuates. It depends where you are in America. Each state has a different rate.
Different transaction rate, yeah.
So some people can send me £10 in one state and £10 in another, and some I'll lose £1.50 on, and some I'll lose £1 on. So when people send me it, it pops up in mine as English. And when I say I'm not sure how much you donated, I'm not, because I don't know where you live or what they've took off. That's why I didn't know when Joe Buddy sent me money, how
by
much
the way,
he actually sent me.
Coach J Ram is backstage, by the way, Raven.
Oh,
You don't go leaving me backstage like that.
Sorry,
I just saw
I'm
the
half
comment, J Ram. I just saw the comment come up.
I'm half
No, I wanted to say
you hear
I
a
can't
ping
stay
when
long.
people
We're getting ready to go to the park, so I can't stay long. I just want to say Eli didn't do a reputation stream. What he did was he did a drama stream and mentioned his online reputation. I thought it was hilarious because he went through his actual online stuff when you Google him and was like, look at this. It says this about me and this says that bad about me. And look at all the bad stuff about me. I love it when people, it's like, really, dude, you're going to highlight the bad stuff?
Yeah, I think.
Like if I was going to Google myself, Google myself, I'd say, look, okay, here's a website and here's my online, reputation score and this is how good it is. I wouldn't be highlighting the bad shit.
Yeah, I think our reputation one was being like, reputation in general. I'm not going to highlight, reputations in a way. And he's like, oh no, look what a complete asshole I am. And just literally just put it on a screen. And you're like, you seriously coming out there and saying this bad stuff about yourself so everyone can see it.
Yeah, like, I about died.
Like he was like, look, people are calling me this and people are calling me that. And you're like, if a future date watched that stream, heard of it and wants to Google him, just imagine coming up with that.
Yeah,
his match dates
exactly.
don't stand a chance. We're getting past even his name.
I think Sage's got a question about your PayPal, Raven. He says it's under a Marcus G question mark. He's been putting it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll open it up. You have to understand, Marcus. I'm working on the laptop. I'm trying to do. I'm not Coach Eli. I don't have a wonderful setup, and
Yes, under Marcus.
Yeah, it is under Marcus G. Because, yeah, that's my ex-partner. It's my business account. It is perfectly fine for you to send it, Saydrift. It's my eBay business account.
Yeah, her PayPal got hacked and it's been blocked, so she can't use
Me and my ex-partner still have a joint PayPal because it works to advantage to my son having it under his name. It's all red tape, Saydrift, but it is under Marcus G. Yes.
But he doesn't have access.
No, he doesn't have access. So if you're wondering, Saydrift, my ex doesn't have access to it. It's just under his name for my business account. It's all confusing being in the UK.
Yeah, you guys can't use Flaming Dragon. There, can you?
I don't know. I haven't tried using Cash App.
I don't know. I haven't looked at Cash App or Venmo or anything like that. I've always used PayPal because it's harder for people to track it going into my bank account.
I get PayPal or the Super Chat if I do a live stream.
Actually, PayPal's been hacked a few times. My daughter got her PayPal hacked like 2 years ago. They cleaned her entire bank account out.
That's not good.
Saydrift, it is under
my PayPal's two-step verification, so mine's protected in case anything happens to it.
No, they didn't hack her directly. They hacked PayPal themselves and stole like 600 accounts or something like that.
Holy crap. I'm good, Anna. Thanks. I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like her account and then my son-in-law's account got stolen too.
Wow.
Yeah, I got lucky. Mine didn't. So I instantly got rid of, disconnected my bank account and instantly got rid of PayPal. The thing I like about Cash App is you can change your name. So if you Cash App somebody, like, if I wanted to Cash App Raven money and didn't want her to know my real name, I could put any fake name I want in there.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. There is that little caveat, you can send people money fake with a fake name.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But somebody told me that they were overseas and can't use Cash App in their country, or they can't Cash App the U.S. or something from their country. I don't know which country it was. I'm not saying it was the UK. It might have been Australia or something weird like that.
Yeah, I think
know.
is it Canada? I think it's Canada that can't have. Is it Venmo or Cash App? Or they can't have something. It's hard for people to donate to people because so many places have different restrictions on
Trends,
what you
yeah.
can
Yeah.
I know for Canada, I think they can only have PayPal if you want to donate
it's
to them.
easier for me. PayPal's easier for me because it just goes into my business account.
Hey, Gordo,
And
what's
then it
up?
just goes back to my channel because I use my PayPal for my eBay. It's all where my work goes.
My bank actually has an interesting little feature. I can go on my bank app and send money via text message, and then it sends them a private one-time use link, and then you got to put their name and like their birthday in, and then whenever they click the link in the text message, then they put in their debit card and it puts it right in their bank account. So it's or a phone. They got to put in their phone number. Yeah. So I'm sorry, it's a phone number I got to put in, not a birthday. My bad. But it sends it directly to their phone.
Doesn't have to worry about that because he doesn't get donations, does he? You know.
Oh, I think he gets $1 here and $1 there just for spam messages we want to get through to him.
You can retire soon, Eli, with the $2 super chats from American Dream. You should be able to retire at least in 6 months, you know.
I don't think a Dream can afford a super chat.
You can make this job your full-time job, Eli. You know, you'll be big.
He already has.
You're going to get to 10K, apparently. You know, you're gonna get to 10K, Eli. Do you have a date for that, Eli?
I'm more closer to getting 10K than he'll ever be. Like, that's a fact.
Yeah. This whole thing of telling everyone they're going to be great, they're going to reach 10K, and all you have to do is follow the 10 steps of Eli. Like, yeah, sure.
No, it's just about creating great content.
How can you tell someone you're going to get their channel to 10K if you don't have it yourself?
Well, it's pretty easy to do that.
That's always been a big
Raven,
tell someone
I could send you.
Awesome. Sorry.
I could send you 10K subs right now. Literally, right now, I could send you 10K subs.
10K genuine subs for all people, you know.
Well, then my channel's been growing properly since the very start, my friend.
Your channel is growing properly, Gemma. Yeah, both me and Gemma have literally got our own communities, our own subscribers, and it's all been done without Eli. Yep. You know, he's always said to Gemma, you couldn't grow unless you had Eli as your backup man or your wingman. And technically, Gemma and me both have more real subscribers than Eli has anyway. He's a real fake. He claimed to have 4K as much as he likes, but we all know Riley gave them to him. He doesn't even have what? Someone said he might have just over 1K, and he's claiming to get people to 10K.
It's not,
I can get you to 10K.
Sub, though, was it?
I don't know. I was told Riley.
Yeah, even Lauren admitted in Rogue's chat the other day that she bought Eli subs because Rogue was like, "Oh, I hear Lauren bought you subs." He's like, "It doesn't matter if she did." And I'm like, "Well, that's a guilty conscience."
Well, he says that because he says that because he said one time that the subs they bought me are falling off and I've replaced them with real people.
Yeah, right.
If I had a chat,
that's a joke in itself.
If I had 4,000 subscribers on my channel, would you really have 2 people in your chat? You know, no. I don't have 4K subscribers. I have 2, and I have 8 people in my chat right now. Like, I'm beating Eli without the subscribers.
Right, like I've got 133, 134 subscribers, and my chat moves so fast I can't keep up sometimes.
Yeah, your chat was booming the other day when I came in. That was crazy.
I think there was only like 32 people watching that stream, or 40 people watching too. So
yeah, and your chat was going crazy, Jay. When I went in there the other day, it was like boom.
I know, I couldn't keep up. Even with Anna sitting there, sometimes I have a hard time keeping up.
Like Gordo, like I've been working my ass off for 6 years on my channel. Like right now, I'm going to film a video later about autism and masking. I've got all my script and all my added notes down the side in highlighted pen that I've been doing since yesterday. I work my ass off on my channel. I've still got another 2 videos for next week to do, but I'm still working my ass off on it because I want to make sure I get it perfect.
You can tell Eli Gordo that I've done 2 videos every day for the last 3 years. And mine are all researched, edited, and done, Gordo. Mine aren't just sitting on a live stream and bitching about people. Mine's
Nah, you owe me 3 more minutes. You owe me 3 more minutes of murder mystery stuff. By God, you said murder mystery in 3 minutes or something like that, and only did like 2 minutes and 57 seconds. I want my other 3 seconds.
But it's technically 3-minute murders that last less than 3 minutes. I don't sit there and get them to last exactly 3 minutes, but I will make one that lasts exactly 3 minutes.
At this point, you owe me about 2 minutes worth of time.
I think I've got serial killer videos for about the next 6 months. So, Eli, if you love my content about serial killers, you can dislike every single one of them, my friend. It won't bother me a bit. Your dislikes mean nothing.
Gordo says you can live stream too much.
Yeah. Gordo, that's why I cut down live streaming. Because I was live streaming like every couple of 3 days. I'm like, nope, that's way too many. So that's why I live stream about once a month now, if that.
Poon Handler went for like 48 hours straight one time or some shit. He would like go for 6 or 8 hours. Yeah.
I'm not streaming more at the minute, Gordo, because I want to get monetized to annoy people.
You mean to annoy one person?
I'm like Jamie. We want to get monetized. We want to suck it to Eli that our content isn't just this, that, and the other. And I've worked hard to get all my hours.
Yeah, live streaming now. You do really good content. That's the thing.
Yeah, people have been moaning for the last 18 months when I didn't live stream. Everyone kept saying, why aren't I live streaming? Why I haven't been doing it? And they kept nagging me. And at one time I did a live stream and said, fine, I'm doing it. Shut the fuck up. I'm live streaming. Here you go. And then I didn't live stream for another 6 months. I got tired of being told to live stream.
I'm going to jump down here. I'm getting ready to take the family over to the park. We're going to go for a little hike, do some filming at the park. And
sweet.
Awesome.
Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. And I'm going to need a proper piss off before I leave. Come on. You got to say it.
Huh?
You got to tell me to piss off.
Go on, fuck off.
There you go. Proper. Thank you, ladies.
Take care.
And as Coach J. Ron would say, Eli, eat a dick.
And Gordo says Eli live streams every day. You end up smothering your audience with the same content. Yeah, exactly, Gordo. Exactly. And then retired guy says, be careful of stray cats.
Yeah, did anyone watch Eli's stream yesterday and literally bore themselves to death? Because at one point I actually put him on mute and I was watching something.
Yeah,
and then when I came back on, he was still not talking about anything interesting. So
You're welcome, J-Mom.
I was watching, but I mean, if Eli's not got nothing like interesting or he's not triggered, his content just gets a bit because it's just the same thing. He's always going after Jamie, or he's always going after RJ, or he's always going after somebody. And he has nothing new to say about them. He regurgitate, that RJ's a flip-flopper, and likes this, that, and the other, and he goes round and round on the same tactics of bitching at people. But they've not done anything new to annoy him.
No.
But he's still and carry it on for at least a week or two.
That's because
he's jealous. Well, I'm still annoyed.
He has nothing else to do. He's bored.
Exactly.
he's just not a good content creator. Let's face it, he doesn't have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, be careful of stray cats. That content was fucking awesome. If you could be scared of a pussycat, you've got issues.
Yeah, like,
you know, if they
that's ridiculous.
snake, you know, there'd have been a snake
Stray
on the
cats
block.
aren't
I'd have
dangerous.
You know, we don't
It's like,
have snakes really wandering around in the UK. But if I saw a cat in an
No.
alley, I'd get my phone out, I'd film the shit, and I'd be literally hugging the cat within 5 minutes.
yeah,
You know?
me too.
I've never seen a cat. I mean, I live down a little alleyway. I've never gone down there, saw a cat, and thought, fuck me, I better find a different direction to go. Because God forbid I
No.
walk past it. Like, I have ducks that live outside my house here, like 24/7. You don't see me not being able to leave my house because they're out there. You know, killer cats, killer ducks. Like, it's like he's never gone out in the real world and seen animals. Like, I don't know, cats, ducks. He was like, if there's a lizard, you've got to give the lizard respect. Like, what? You scared of lizards? Cats, geese, ducks? What the fuck? See, I'd be more scared of murderers, rapists, muggers, and he's scared of a stray cat. Like, do you know where you live, Eli? You live in America, you know, violence.
Stray cats aren't nothing to be
gangs,
worried about.
and you're worried about that. How can you be
Stray
terrified
cats
of a
aren't
cat when you live in America?
Stray cats
There's
are
got
nothing
to
to
be
be
more
worried
shit out
about.
there. Well, yeah, there are going to be memes to hell of him being scared of a cat. I'm hoping.
Hello,
so.
love my drones. How are
Absolutely
you?
hoping. Hey, love my drones. I want a meme
Look,
of Eli being
I used
scared.
to help my nan look after stray cats. My nan used to be in the habit of picking up local stray cats near her
Holy
house because she
shit.
lived on the back of the park. And at one count, she had like 12 stray cats. It was ridiculous.
Oh my God. Is that you, Sadrift? Did you just really donate that amount? Sadrift, are you in the chat still?
Say, Drift, are you
Did
still
you
here?
really just donate that amount that's jumped in my PayPal? Did you drop that amount in my PayPal? Because fuck me. He's just
Say,
sent
Drift, are
me
you
a
still
lump
here? You
sum
need
for
to
my
confirm
son's
it.
birthday. Jesus Christ. Shit almighty. I mean, I'm much appreciative to whoever it is. I'm hoping it's Sadrift. If someone else has donated, make sure you tell me in the chat before you do it so I can thank you. I like to thank everyone
Yeah.
that donates, especially when it's great big sums that I don't know who they're from. Because then I hate it in the next video where you get, oh, you never said thank you to me. Or, you know, you don't appreciate what I donate. You used to make
Say,
decent
Drift, if you're in the chat, you need to confirm to Raven that it was you.
Gordo, how come you don't make videos anymore?
He said, I used to make decent drone videos, but I lost interest because of people like Eli flagging my channels and my Facebook pages. Why bother?
Yeah, I mean, Eli's never flagged me for anything. I've never had a copyright. I've never had anything off Eli apart from dislikes. Wow. I can't remember who Love My Drones is. Where are you from, Love My Drones?
I've seen Love My Drones before. I'm not sure where they're from though. They've been in my chat a few times.
I'm not trying to grill you, Love My Drones. I'm not going to be like Eli. I'm not going to ask for your DNA and a blood sample or anything. I just wondered who told you about my channel because
He just said bloody Eli lol. So he obviously doesn't like Eli either.
Maybe you're from Groves or something. I don't know. I don't know how you found me, but
I've seen Love My Drones in my chat a couple of times.
Eli has loads of
Say Drift says, I think I did that right, so I think it might be him. He's just come back in the chat.
I can't even what can I say?
Say
Okay,
Drift,
Sadrift, did you say please your son something with this as a late birthday present? Was that the message you sent? I'm not going to say your real name in the chat, just the message you sent. Never give up, love my drones no matter much. Hey, Alexander. I just said that in response to your phrases, Raven. Oh, so you don't know Eli? Well, he's an asshole. Just in case you're wondering. Don't watch his stuff. God forbid if you have autism, keep away from him, or a learning disability.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pain. Yes, it's under Trevor. Oh, okay. I wasn't going to mention your name, Saydrift. I don't like to.
Yeah, we're not trying to mention your real name, Saydrift.
Yeah, I was trying to mention the message. I'm gonna take your real name out of the chat. But it did work. Yes, it did. Thank you so much, Saydrift, for that donation.
Yes, it did. Yes, it went through.
See, the problem is some people like to send donations to my channel and they like to remain anonymous, which is perfectly fine. I have no problem sending me money anonymously. It's not the first time I've had it. I've had quite a few people send me money and say they don't want to have their name put out there because unless I can connect the person to the channel, it's hard to. We don't dox him. No, that's why I said the message. But thank you, Saydrift, to the money that will go to my son. Very appreciative. I know you were gonna donate at a later.
Eli isn't asshat. He picks on people with disabilities such as myself. He's targeted other people, and he's just not a nice guy. He thinks he can get away with it, and he can't.
But yeah, thank you, Saydrift. That is much appreciated. You can donate as little as £1 to my channel. It helps. You don't have to do big grandeur masses amount, but it is appreciated. Look at that.
Thank you very much, Saydrift.
Saydrift. I've now made more today than Eli's probably made in the entire month. Not to boast you.
Saydrift said, I just want to make sure that it worked. I've never sent money before.
Yeah, it definitely works, Saydrift. It's just I don't like to use people's. Some people because what was it? Eli had this whole thing. If you're not willing to stand behind your name as your channel, then you're hiding. My real name, I'm sure the planet knows, is not Midnight Raven. That would be the world's stupidest name to have. There is no one on the planet called Midnight Raven. That is my technically it's two different things. People have asked me this before, why it's called Midnight Raven. My cat is called Midnight. If you haven't met Midnight, you're not going to. He doesn't live with me anymore. And Raven is my goth name. And when I made the channel, I had Midnight, which was the cat, and me, and we used to appear in videos all the time. So I called it the Midnight Raven because my cat was going to be a part of my channel, and then I obviously moved house, and he's not anymore. See, I wouldn't put my real name out on YouTube. It's for me, it's protection. When you meet people like Coach Eli and that like to dox people and to ridicule you like that, I keep technically I keep my cards close to my chest when it comes to stuff like that. But you know, people use their names, people use their hobby in their title. You don't necessarily have to put your real name as your YouTube channel. It's not hiding. Technically a YouTube channel's name can be creative, if like Love My Drones, if he does drone videos, then Love My Drones is a perfect title.
Yeah.
If his name was Michael Smith, no one's going to know his channel's about drones. Coach Eli is the same thing. He wanted to use Coach for his coaching channel, and his name is Eli, but he's perfectly in his right to name his channel whatever he likes. It's not hiding, using a false name. I doubt there's more than people on YouTube that know my real name. And that's the same thing.
A lot of people use like aliases and stuff. Like with me, I use my real name. Apart from the word Jenny isn't in my name, but apart from that is my real name. Gemma Grace is my real name. It's out there. Like my information's out there on social media, so I don't really care about it. But that is my channel. My channel is my journey, so therefore it suits me.
Channel is about drones. Love My Drones, and having drones in the title means that when people put it into the actual search bar for drone footage, your name will pop up. If you put your name as Michael Smith, it's not going to pop up that you do drones, which means if people are looking for that type kind of content, no one's going to find you. See, mine's different. Mine's the Midnight Raven. It gives nothing away, which is what I like, because that means people will search for my channel. When they do find me, they'll be here, you know, I'm hoping for me. That's what my channel is about. It's all about me. Love my drones. That's basically it. It's all about me. Everyone just knows my given name. My name is Edward, but everyone calls me Ed. Well, thank you. You couldn't think of an alias for your channel. Well, technically, you can be anything you want on YouTube. You can be anything you like on YouTube. That's the power of YouTube. You can be anything you want. It also helps people to speak freely without someone coming back to you. Yeah. I liked having my name as an alias. If you didn't know, I'm a goth. If you're new to my channel and you just joined today, I'm a goth. I don't hide away from it. It's what I am. It's what my channel is kind of about. If you haven't watched my channel before, you all know I'm into serial killers, true crime drama, shopping, and basically hanging out. That's literally what my channel is. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, some of them may shock you. My content is technically for 18 plus, mainly. You're safeguarding yourself to protect yourself from scammers and hackers. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you do have to protect yourself when it comes to YouTube. You can change your name, actually. Yeah, you can change your channel name. I believe it's every 6 months. But I've always loved my name, The Midnight Raven. It's my Instagram, it's my Twitter, it's my YouTube channel. My goth name is technically Raven, so I just worked the two together. I think Gemma had to pop off, Alexander. Why I've heard the name. Okay. But yeah, anyone can change their channel name. I think it's twice in 6 months. Most people will try and stick to the same channel name. I mean, if I was to suddenly change my channel, people may not know who I was or what my content is. Done really well today. Without a donation. But yeah, Midnight Raven was the basically the merging of my cat and myself, and obviously Midnight isn't here anymore. So if I just called myself the Raven, people wouldn't find the Midnight Raven in the chat still, and people that come and go from my channel wouldn't find where I am. Raven, you are intelligent birds, actually. Yes, we are intelligent. Ravens, Ravens, that's the bird, you twat.
I thought you meant you're intelligent.
Ravens are one of the most intelligent birds you will find. They are very intelligent, thank you. And I myself am intelligent. Are you banned? Why would anyone be banned on my channel? You could be Coach Eli and you can chat in the chat, because really, it's entirely your choice. I'm a big flip-flopper. Yes, you are. You can flip-flop all you like. Poor Midnight. Yes, Midnight's not dead. He just doesn't live with me anymore. Midnight lives with my ex.
He moved here.
I live in a flat and I can't have a cat. And even if I could, I wouldn't have brought him with me because I live behind a really dangerous truck stop. If he was here, he'd probably be dead by now. My cat is stupid. Let's be honest. He wouldn't survive with the truck stop. There was another cat died this morning, Kieran, down the road. Some other inconsiderate git ran them over. That's the second cat in a week. It's too dangerous here.
We'll have to get a house cat.
I don't know who brutally blind flag it is, but you're not banned. You can chat in my chat all you like, as long as you don't say anything too derogatory. You can bash anyone you like on my channel with reason.
If they were banned, though, they would be able to type. So, stupid question.
I could still see them if they were banned, but their message wouldn't pop up in the real chat. Okay, cool. He has a nice home and he's still with us. Yeah, he's with my ex-partner because I live in a flat and I can't have pets at all. It's a no pet zone. Quite fond of pitter cat. But obviously Coach Eli can't get no cats because if you watched his live stream the other day, he's scared of cats. Terrified. Completely terrified of cats. You made some homemade doggy biscuits. Oh, cool. You're quite fond of your pain in the ass cat. Well, I mean, each cat has their day. I will be back in a sec. Kieran, just talk to the chat for a sec.
What?
I have to nip off for a sec. Just talk in the chat when you...
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Hi. If it flips from one side to another. Yeah, literally. It flips like that. How do you want this? He's at good home, so he doesn't get run over because no.
Are you just meowing in my cat? Well, thanks for holding the channel there, Kieran. Meowing away. Who is that? That is my eldest son.
I literally just come out the bedroom to cook.
Yeah, he only leaves his room under the cover of darkness.
Now I run.
He's a good home. Yeah, he didn't get run over. He's just with my ex. When I have a cat, I was living in an apartment. They didn't allow cats. She's completely destroyed the blinds, scratched up the carpet. I didn't get that security deposit back. I wonder why. But no. He's not here anymore. Bless him. Which is a shame. I love my cat dearly. And I see him all the time. Hang on, I can bring him to the channel. You think Drury blind flag it is Zia? Yeah, I thought it was Zia. All right, Gordo. I used to watch Eli, but not anymore. After I watched a couple of his live streams, yeah, probably bored you to tears. But this is Midnight. That is Midnight. He's not dead. He's just there he is. That's my kitty. If you want to see more pictures of him, you can follow me on Instagram, and I have an Instagram channel which features me and my cat. It's called _midnight_raven, and you can follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description. You can also follow me on Twitter as well. And on Instagram, I actually load pictures of my cat sometimes. And there was actually a picture on there of him yesterday when I actually got to go see him for a couple of hours. I see him like a couple of times a month, depending on if I pick my son up from my ex's. But yeah, Midnight is everywhere. He's even on my phone. He's on my phone as well. No. Midnight's technically on my phone. Look at him. Look at him. His eyes. He's got piercing eyes. Your cat is huge. Not an inside cat for the most part. He comes and goes and bloody well pleases himself. Yeah, I bet he does. More of a dog, more of a cat dog, actually. Not Lara cats, I'm more of a dog person. How is your pooch, Gordy? How is your pooch? I do love a good dog. I mean, I used to have dogs when I was younger. My family always had dogs and cats, and my sister keeps rats. Yeah, crazy. My sister actually has rats as pets. We used to have rabbits, budgies. We've had quite a few pets over the years. Looks like my old mum's cheeky cat, which she ended up turning into Tuna, so mum decided because she was so ill. Oh, bless her. He's fine, still nuts. Has he not calmed down yet? Because obviously he was a puppy, I think. Your dog was kind of a puppy, wasn't it, Gordo? You got to have a fence and walk them. None of that with the cat. No, when I used to live with Midnight, he'd just come and go as he pleases. Put a pouch of food down twice a day. He used to sleep on our beds. He used to hang with Midnight all the time. He used to try and sit on my laptop when I worked. He was kind of an attention whore. Midnight was kind of attention seeking. It's a him, but he's an attention whore. He kept wanting to sit on my laptop. He kept wanting to jump in the pictures when I was doing videos. He wanted to jump on the live streams. It was kind of hard to run a business and a YouTube channel with the cat trying to take the limelight off me 24/7. You always loved German Shepherds. I had a blonde one named Dusty. She used to ride in the boat. Oh, cool. I'll have to check out your channel, Love My Drones. He's still a youngster. Yeah. I thought he was only young when you rescued him. I did think he was a little pooch. Love My Drones. I will have to check out your channel, Love My Drones, after the stream and check out whether I'm subscribed to you or not. You love cats, but will never own a pet again. It wrecked me when I had to give my cat up when I lost my apartment I was staying at the time. It's been over 7 years, and I still think about it. Yeah, I miss Midnight every day. He sits on my window looking at me, which is pretty much what he'd have done when I was working. He'd sit in the window and he'd stare at me all days. No videos of her Midnight Raven. That was years ago. Aww, bless her. I mean, I have amazing. I have an Instagram, which I actually have pictures of my cat on. So this is my Instagram. Yeah, and see, this is my Instagram. Come on, bogus. And Midnight features quite heavily on my Instagram. Or he did do. He's everywhere when it comes to my Instagram. Look, he sits on the PlayStation. He used to sleep on the PlayStation, so I couldn't work. He's in everything. Trying to work, he'd always be there. He'd always be getting in the way and making a nuisance of himself. But at one point, you can see he's all over my Instagram. He used to have pictures, and I used to have stuff of Midnight all the time on my Instagram. He used to be a big part of it, and then unfortunately, due to moving out, he's obviously now not a part of my channel or my Instagram as much as he used to be. But I do make a point of photographing him when I go see him every time so that I can load it on my Instagram. Always hard to have a pet ripped away from you. Yeah, I did have a cat before Midnight who was called Blossom, who was died when she was hit by a car. So Midnight was the replacement of her. And there aren't any pictures or videos of Blossom anymore. There's some on my Facebook that I had from years ago, but I only had Blossom for 18 months before she died. I've always had a German Shepherd. Ronnie is my 13th Shepherd I've owned. Oh, cool. Your dog is too smart for his own good. Yeah, I bet he is. I bet he runs circles round you, Gordo. That's the thing with cats and dogs. They're not scary. As you saw, Eli, if you watched his live stream, was scared of a cat. He sussed out that sticking his paw in his bowl stops it sliding all over the place. See? He's just making it so he doesn't get into trouble when he spills his food. That's a clever little dog. What was I saying? But It is hard. It is hard not to have him around sometimes when you just sit here and you just want a cat on your lap. I ran over my last cat, stubborn bugger. Yeah, I ran. Midnight was hit by a car. Blossom was hit by a car. About 9 years ago. And this is the replacement. And I've had Midnight for about 7.5, 8 years. It's literally like somebody stuck a knife in you. Yeah, I cried and cried when Blossom died. She was ran over by a car. She broke her legs, her rib. She broke most of her ribs, her back leg. She was bleeding internally, and I let her go. Wish someone else had done that rather than myself, if it had to get run over, that is. I feel sorry for you. Really hard thing to have is a loss. I mean, sometimes I feel a loss of a pet hits you harder than a loss of a human. I mean, a human could die for me and it maybe wouldn't bother me as much, but if I lost my cat, I'd be devastated. The day Midnight dies, it's going to break my heart completely. I'd be shattered. I love Midnight so much. I think a pet hits you harder than a human, and I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, it's a hard it's a hard thing to have, and I don't know. Just have to carry on, I guess. I won't have another pet after that. That will be my last one. It's gut wrenching. They're part of the family. I feel the same about my cockatiels. Yeah, I've had Midnight. He's been with me through the highs and the lows, and obviously I've had to leave him behind. But I miss him every day, getting in my way. I miss him every day, stopping me doing my work and getting on. It is hard. It is a hard thing to get by on. Hang on. Got a message behind the scenes. Got a message behind the scenes, everybody. Everyone behind the scenes. How do I donate? There. You just go to my PayPal. I used to compete in. I can't read that. Stadshund. Shadshund. And won a few competitions, but due to lockdown, not be able to do any clubs or running. Oh, Shadshunds. Oh, you mean like I'd love to go to Crufts. Has anyone else in the chat been to Crufts? Because I'd love to. Would anyone go to Crufts? Because I want to go so badly. Speaking of dead creatures, are you going to the cinema? If you don't have the date to stream, then can you just do a vid when you get a chance? I can probably do a video. I don't know if I can stream. It's having data to stream. It eats my data. And amazingly enough, there's not a lot of Wi-Fi in cemeteries. You probably know that. There's not a lot of Wi-Fi in cemeteries, which can be hard to actually hard to stream in cemeteries, but I can try. I might do it tomorrow. It's Mother's Day tomorrow in the UK. It's actual Mother's Day tomorrow in the UK, if you didn't know. So if you have a mother, or even if you're not in the UK, I might do a stream tomorrow because it's Mother's Day and donate it to mums of the world. I myself have 3 children. Obviously, they're not going to be they're obviously not going to be hanging around my channel tomorrow because don't really do anything for Mother's Day. But yeah. Yeah, tomorrow is the 14th of March, and that means it's Mother's Day for the UK. I don't know when Mother's Day is worldwide, but tomorrow it's for the UK, and I have a video going up for Mother's Day, so do check that out. That went up today, I think. Hopefully, it's gone up today. There should be a Mother's Day haul video with gift ideas for Mother's Day, which should be on my channel roundabout now. I think it went up this afternoon. I could be wrong. I've been so busy. It's advanced dog training. Track obedience and protection was original for German Shepherds, but now it's open to any breed. Oh, cool. I'm guessing that's like being like a security tracker dog kind of thing, like the obedience training. That's cool. It's Mother's Day in the UK tomorrow. I think our Mother's Day in the States is in May. Yeah, ours is in March. And I may or may not go live tomorrow and do a stream for Mother's Day. It depends what I do. I might see if I can go to the cemetery tomorrow. It's depending on the weather. It's been tipping it down all day. So I might have to depend on the weather. But yeah, I'm not monetized, unfortunately. So if you want to donate to my channel, you have to go through my PayPal, which the link is in the chat box. If anyone does donate to my channel, you can remain anonymous. If you say on the message that you send with it, you can remain anonymous. Or if you want your name read out in your message, you can also say that. Sort of, it's a bit more involved. Okay, cool. Sounds awesome. But hopefully I'll be monetized eventually. It would be my goal to get monetized, but it's having enough watch hours. And I do a lot of content other than live streams. I have content going up once or twice a day with videos. Live streaming does get you more watch hours, let's be honest. Live streaming helps a massive amount when it comes to your watch time. But yeah, I'd love to be monetized. I think I've earned monetization. In all fairness, some people I think deserve monetization, some don't. I believe I'm one of them. I do put a lot of effort into my content. My videos are all researched. My live streams are interactive. I have people up on the panel. You know, I just generally have fun. Ronnie is protection training, but not tracker training. Been working on the scent training. Ooh, that can get your little boy working hard. It's good to keep them occupied too. Things like training and obedience, scent training. It can be really fun for the dog as well as yourself. You know, it gives you some more interaction. You get to hang out more. It's quality time with the pooch. Yeah. Kind of don't know what to say now. Would you be stunned if I said I didn't have anything to say? I try and always have panelists on when doing my lives. Yeah. Yeah, I did have Gemma on. I had Coach J Rom on. If you haven't checked out both their channels, Gemma's Journey Grace is an autistic YouTuber from the UK. She does videos based around and influenced by her autism, and she tries to keep her channel drama free and concentrate on actual real content, unlike some channels. And Coach J Rom is more like a what's going on YouTube, kind of news flash, headlines, stuff that's going on YouTube, off YouTube, that kind of thing. It happens. Yeah. Your kid who had his birthday is adorable. It reminds me of myself when I was younger, except he is probably way smarter than I was. His English seemed to be, the English seemed to be better educated. Well, I don't know if it's better educated. I mean, I must say that I have brought up my children very well. I must say, should have she should have been in the chat. I think I like her. She should have been in the chat. I think I have her. All right. Yeah, Gemma Journey Grace. She has a wonderful channel. She talks about her autism. Next month is Autism Awareness Month, so celebrating autism, highlighting autism, making people aware of autism. And she's going to be doing an autism month on her channel. So she should be having panels, live streams, and information out there on autism. Hopefully, I'm going to be on her channel as well. Riley Jones wanted to pop up on her panel. And we're going to highlight autism, talk about it, and make sure that people don't just skip over Autism Month. A lot of YouTubers on YouTube do other months, but autism for me and Gemma is one that really does touch our hearts. Better education doesn't necessarily mean a better school. As long as you can read well, you can educate yourself. You know Gemma from Cab 7. Yeah, Cab 7, Lunatic Dad, she supports, Green Bay Wacky, those kind of people. If you're a couch potato, what a lapdog, then don't get a German Shepherd. Yeah, German Shepherds are hyperactive, bouncy dogs. They need a lot of attention, a lot of care, a lot of activities. If you want a couch potato dog, get a Chihuahua. You know, have something that's going to sit there with you all day and doesn't need a lot of attention and doesn't need a lot of energy put into having one. I wouldn't say the UK doesn't have. You love Green Bay Wacky, yeah, me too. Green Bay Wacky, Lunatic Dad, Cab 7. I haven't seen Cab 7 in ages, to be fair. He's not really my type of content, but Green Bay Wacky I used to go to quite a lot of. Lunatic Dad was another channel I watched. If you want a lap dog, you want a Chihuahua, a little terrier maybe. A little Pomeranian. Japanese Chin is a lap dog technically. Even little Scotty dogs are technically lap dogs. Get a little Highland, a little Westie. I follow Crufts quite a lot. I do on average about 10 miles walking a day with mine. Yeah, they need a lot of walking. A German Shepherd will walk and walk. It's amazing how much energy they had. I'd love to have as much energy as a dog does sometimes. My dad used to have a dog, and he was technically a crossbreed. I'm not exactly sure what kind of crossbreed, but he was a crossbreed, and he had energy up the yin yang. He was bouncing all over the place all day long, absolutely wanting to walk 24/7, wanting to play 24/7. He was just hyperactive. And as a child, I thought I had a lot of energy, but this dog, he overshadowed me entirely. His name was Spotty. We got him because he was ill-treated, and he had so much energy, and I think that was probably why he was mistreated. From what I heard about him, he used to be basically locked in a shed quite a lot. He was tied to a stick when he was in the garden or a pole. He was not well treated at all. But when he came to ours and he had a big garden and everything, he would bound up and down there all day long. He was just full of life. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, Raven, I'm going to go. Have a great day. Thank you, Saydrift. Much love and appreciation to you. Thank you so much for the donation. It really does touch my heart that you guys donate to my channel, and you get some kind of content from me or inspiration, and you just love my channel. Like I've said before, Saydrift, you're welcome here anytime. My home is your home. And do feel free to pick a topic for maybe another live stream of mine if there's something you want to talk about. highlight or have put out there. You can always follow me on Instagram or Twitter as well if you want to talk behind the scenes and get some extra banter from the Midnight Raven at no extra charge. I do talk behind the scenes. Quite a lot of people I know on YouTube. I'm friends with in Discord or on Instagram or Twitter, and I spend all my day messaging people behind the scenes as well as talking on my live stream. I'm off as well. Need to pick up Mrs. G from work and walk the dog. By all means, Gordo. Life is more important than YouTube. You go walk that little pooch and say hello to Mrs. G. Bye, Gordo. Bye, Saydrift. Next, I have to pick a topic to talk about, or I have to end the stream. I have no idea what to talk about. I had Gemma here and to highlight today's topic of basically just hanging out with me. Eli became a topic because he's such a douche, and he just, if you saw the beginning of the stream, he tries to be everywhere and the be all and end all, and he's none of it. He's planning to do a live stream, probably today. Probably be the same shit, different day, but who knows? Maybe he'll turn over a new leaf and get some actual content. There could be a changer. Lycan Theory is also going live tonight, I believe, and he's doing an autistic mental health live stream this evening, I believe, which hopefully I'm going to tune into as long as it's not too late. Because I've said before, Lycan streams are kind of hit and miss for me because they end up being so late in the evening. I can't always get to them, which kind of sucks. That's the problem of having a time difference in the UK, not being able to get from one to the other. And the time difference means that in America, when they go live, it's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning in the UK. And I can't always stay up that late, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to sit there and watch Lycan at 3 in the morning, sometimes I just want to sleep. I stayed up till 5 a.m. the other night watching a live stream because it was so good. So that was kind of difficult. But yeah, if you have a topic, any questions you want to ask, if you're new to the channel and you don't know much about me, you can feel free to ask any questions within reason. We do try and keep it above board on my channel, and no questions are usually turned away. But I do get new people coming to my channel asking about my channel name, what my channel is, about my private life. And I do divulge some things, but not everything. Have to keep some things private. But like I said, you can follow me on Instagram if you want to see my day-to-day life. If you want to see pictures of my cat, if you want to hang out, I do messages on Instagram for free. I don't charge you for my talking services or my advice. So you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter and have behind the scenes chats with me if you want to talk to me outside of YouTube. Some people like to ask how my day is. Some people like to chat about stuff on YouTube behind the scenes on Instagram. Some people just like looking at pictures of my cat. Who doesn't? Other people that watch my channel enjoy my Instagram content because I do bath bomb videos over there. I have pictures of myself on Instagram. If you like the look of me, I do Snapchat filters, pictures of how I dress on Instagram, pictures of my cat. It all depends what you're looking for. It's kind of like a private hangout for me on Instagram. A select few people message me from Facebook on Instagram and we chat. I've got a couple of people that message me on Twitter behind the scenes and we chat from YouTube. I have a Discord that I chat with other people. So if you want to talk to me, you'll find a way to get hold of me. But if you do any questions, you can feel free to put them in the chat. I do try and answer every question. Depending on what the question is, mind you. Obviously, I don't answer private stuff online. If you want that kind of question, you have to go to Instagram. But no topic is really taboo on my channel. I don't think I've ever turned a question away or a topic away, or anything like that. I don't think I ever have done. Like I've said before, YouTube is technically 8 dislikes. Oh, thank you, Eli. You can all suck a dick as well, Eli. I know you love me, Eli. That's why you're scared of strong, powerful, independent women. So I'm so glad to see that you care by my existence. That's perfectly fine. You can do whatever you like, Eli. It just shows how low, menial, and non-irrelevant you really are to dislike my channel, because we weren't even talking about you as such. We were talking about reputation and respect, and you have little or none for anybody, and we have little respect for you. So feel free to dislike my videos as much as you like, Eli, because I don't care. That's where me and you differ. See, I don't care that you dislike my videos. I'm not bothered by it. And unlike you, I made a lot of money today in donations. So you can suck it, my friend. You can watch my channel as much as you like, but you won't get nothing from me, Eli. I'm not going to tout your channel or big you up. If you're coming here, you're going to hear the truth and only the truth. So if you come here to fluff your own ego, you're highly mistaken. Because I don't fluff anybody's ego apart from my own. Have to fluff my own ego. But I did make more than Eli's probably made in the entire week, mind you. He must ask, why would he keep coming back? Yeah, he has some kind of issue with me. He's never said why he has an issue with me. And is that because he doesn't have one and he's just butthurt that I'm friends with Lycan? Probably just being butthurt, you know. I'm friends with Lycan and J-Rom and Riley and DeRosa and people that he dislikes. And because you're associated with them people, you basically make yourself a target. Because you're a part of this echo chamber that he keeps running on about. It's like the bullshit term of the month instigated by Eli, the echo chamber. He literally Googles a saying for the month and then just runs with it. You know, the echo chamber is going to be the word of the month, and then in April he'll have a new word of the month. It's like teaching a baby to talk. He says it in a live stream, you know, 50 to 100 times. God knows why, because it doesn't help him by saying it repeatedly. It just makes him look like an echo chamber by saying the same thing over and over, and saying the same points over and over. He doesn't come out with anything new. He just reiterates the same shit and then says, we're the echo chamber. But disliking my channel won't help you, Eli. Not in the slightest. If you get some kind of thrill out of disliking my channel, then be my guest. It just means that I'm relevant because you came to watch it. You also give me a view. You also give me watch time. And you obviously subscribe to my channel because you knew I was live. Or if you didn't, then your minions tired I was live and you were all butthurt and had to dislike my video, which is just sad. That you have this amount of free time to come and troll a woman in the UK. So I hope you're proud of yourselves. It must pain you to see that I get donations, that I'll be monetized soon. It must really get you, Eli. It must be hard to see that a woman that trolled you for so long is actually succeeding and you're failing. Does that hurt you, Eli? Does it? Does it get you really in here that your butt hurt? You know, dislike all you like. I don't care. I've always said that dislikes are irrelevant. The only thing that's important is that the people in my chat want to be here, want to listen to my content, support my channel. I get donations on occasion when people feel the need to donate to me. And unlike you, Eli, they donate to me because they like my content and me. They don't donate out of pity for you like American Dream does. So if you want to be butthurt and a sore loser on YouTube, then that's your prerogative to be a sore loser. Unfortunately, I can't feel any more sorry for you than I already do. You already have my sympathy on how much of a failure you are and how I wish for greater things for you, but I just can't. Pains me that you've got 8 people disliking me. You must be so proud of yourself. Hey, Solus. How's the ban on YouTube going? How are you feeling? Are you enjoying being off the live streams? Oh, I'm sorry I am yawning. It is 7:45 in the UK. As soon as it gets dark, I end up yawning. How has your week been, Solus? Are you still on a ban? How are you finding the YouTube hiatus? Did you know that Coach Eli sucked dicks and is disliking my videos out of pure spite or jealousy? Possibly both. Either that or he's just deluded. Could be all three. I don't know. It's up to him. Sore loser. That's all he is. He's a sore loser. That no one really likes him, his content, his personality. He doesn't offer anything to YouTube. Yeah, but we're the ones that are butthurt, obviously. Yeah, I'm so jealous of that. So jealous. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm jealous? I'm literally crying on the inside. Such a baby. But hopefully he's going to live stream with Lycan, and hopefully Lycan will tear him apart as much as Road did. We can only hope. Yeah, it's going good, thank you. How are you? How long are you taking a hiatus for? Are you taking a hiatus for a week, a month? Do you have an end date for your YouTube hiatus? Are you enjoying being off of YouTube streaming? Do you miss it? Do you lie of it? I don't know. I kind of miss when I don't live stream. I kind of like to talk to people. I kind of like having a panel, and I have been on a couple of panels recently. I've been like dotting myself and going on a couple. I am breaking out into doing some live streaming. Soulless. I have tried. I am trying. Trying as I may to be on some panels. Or I'm trying, should I say? Trying to do some panels. I'm not always very good at it, but I do try. You can't fault me for trying. That's one thing you can't fault me for, is trying. I do try to make a live stream so that everyone likes and everyone wants to be a part of. I don't always talk about stuff. Just this week, after tomorrow, I'm done. I miss, but at the same time, I needed a break. Oh, no worries, Solus. I wholly understand why you need to take a break. And the next time that you are available, and you want to come on a panel, then by all means, you can jump on, Solus. I have no problems with you taking a break. I think if a break is what you need, it can be good for you. So yeah, by all means, you need a break, you need a break. I haven't live streamed for like the last 2 days, I think. And I took a break, and I think that everyone takes breaks sometimes. So I'm getting a message behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. So I'm just dealing with the behind the scenes stuff, because that's need to know stuff that I need to know. Oh, really? That's his live stream, is it? Coach Eli, the Echo Chamber, is doing a live stream called People That Diss It But Can't Take It. Why people behave this way? Is he serious? That's his live stream? I've done nothing to Eli. People that diss it but can't take it. That's his live stream? Why people handle this and how And this way, Jesus Christ, Eli, get a smaller title. You can dish it, but you can't take it. Why people behave this way and how to handle these situations. Look at this douchebag. Look at this. Dish it, but can't take it. And that's his title. If he could get a longer title. Look at this crap. Look at that. That's his title. Like 7 miles long. People that dish it, but can't take it. I've dished it every day to Eli. He's never had a come out. He's never had a comeback from it. He's never said a word. He's never come against me. He's never had an opinion. Ah, is he butthurt? Is that it? You butthurt, Eli. To be fair, I've never been on a panel with Eli because I'd probably eat him alive. Let's be honest. Strong, independent, powerful women. I think I would eat him alive. Let's be honest. He should be scared of me. He should be scared of strong, independent women that have their own voice on YouTube and are actually allowed their own voices. That's probably a dig at me because I have 8 dislikes and now he's doing a live stream called "You Can Dish It But Can't Take It." The problem he's got is I've never actually had a conversation with Coach Eli, so I'm dishing it out. But I can't take it because he's never actually given me anything. I've never been on a panel with the guy. I've never even spoken to the guy when it comes to live or on a panel. I've never been on a panel with him because, in all fairness, I don't think I would care what he has to say. I think that's the problem with me. I would go on a panel with anybody, basically anyone, apart from him, because the problem I have is when I go on a panel with someone, I actually care about their opinions, what they have to say, but I don't actually care what Eli has to say, which is why I feel that I've never gone on a panel with him, because I don't feel that I have any need to, because I don't feel I have anything to argue with him about. He's so irrelevant that I don't believe I have an argument with him as such. Because he could dislike all my videos. And is that because Gemma's on there? Is that because Coach J-Rom's on there? Is it because he has a problem with me? He's never actually said anything. He's never said it in a live stream. He's never said it in a chat. He's never said why he hates me. Could it be the fact I'm friends with Gemma? 100% could be. Could it be the fact that I'm friends with Lycan, that I hang out with that gang? Could also be that. But he's never actually come out with a genuine reason to dislike me or my channel. For some reason, the more I live stream with Lycan and Gemma and everyone, the more my track gets disliked. And is that because they dislike them? Is it because Eli dislikes me? Does he dislike my content, my opinions? There's never been an actual reason. He's never come out on a live stream and said why he dislikes my channel, why he dislikes me, what his problem is. But he was definitely here because he disliked my channel by 8 dislikes. And round of applause, Eli, you're a hero. But also, his new live stream is called Dishing It But Can't Take It. And the problem I have with that is I've never actually had the opportunity to go for Eli. I've never, like I said, I've never talked on a live stream with him. I haven't spoken to him in chat for about 2 years. So whatever he's butthurt about, honestly, unless it's got to do with the fact that Gemma was on my channel, that is the only thing I can think of, that he didn't like Gemma, he doesn't like Coach, maybe it's my content he doesn't like. Oh, but the whole you dish it but can't take it bullshit. I've never had the opportunity to talk to Eli in real life. Like I said, I've never really called him out in a chat before because I'm banned from his channel. When I go to other chats, he usually bans me, so I don't get the opportunity to voice my opinion. And I've never gone on a panel with him because I don't really have any interest in anything he has to say. He doesn't give answers to question. He circles the question. He uses reverse psychology to deflect the question. He doesn't give answers to questions. He just answers another question with a question. He constantly uses the same phrases of, well, that's your opinion. I understand where you're coming from, but you're wrong. That's not true. You're twisting things, and he uses the same analogies every time. He claims he doesn't bash people. They're basically for example purposes, which is the most bullshit I've ever heard somebody say. I'm bashing them because it's making them aware of a situation, or it's a public service announcement that I have to bash these people, or they're giving it to me, so I'm giving it to them. It's a whole kid in a sandbox thing. He gets butt hurt by the smallest of things, and then he's the kid in the corner stamping his feet and crossing his arms, going, "No, I don't want to play with anyone," because he's so butt hurt. Good evening, Mrs. Carr. How you're having a great day? I'm having a wonderful day, Mrs. Carr. Hope you are having a beautiful day over there in a way as well. But yes, he is going to be butt hurt on this whole you can dish it but you can't take it live stream that he is doing. I don't know when this guy when Eli is live. I'll have to check because we stalk him, obviously. Oh, they're waiting for him. That's awesome. I'm sure it'll be about me and Gemma. Well, you better than that, Raven, and that's all that matters. Exactly, Solus. I am better than him. I'm better than him in every way imaginable. Eli is so triggered. That is true. Sad part is he's going to live stream this. His sad part, I'd be going live same time talking about disabilities. Well, Cruise Lady 78, if you're going live the same time as Eli, I employ people to watch Cruise Lady 78 instead of Eli, because Eli is quite clearly the most boring person on the face of the earth. Sunny in California today. Oh, you're in California. Got some garden work done. We had snow just a few days ago. Oh, cool. So you live in California. That must be nice. So close to Eli, huh? But apparently Eli is triggered by the fact that we wouldn't let him on Riley's stream this morning because we didn't want to hear his bullshit. So he's making a live stream about it, about how we're not listening to him probably. But do we want Eli on a panel just so we can fight with him? Is there even a point of fighting with Eli anymore? He doesn't want to hear your opinions. He never answers any questions. He's technically the king of deflection, is how I would say it. The king of deflection. That would be the title. He basically picks a fight, but he's not technically in a fight. Because he's technically fighting with Jamie, but he claims he's not fighting with Jamie. He constantly says he's not in the drama, although his live stream title quite clearly is drama entailed. I mean, let's show my son what the stream is called and see if this is basically inciting drama. Who's got it?
Have you watched the new Daz? That's what's it.
I don't know.
It's about the Netherlands.
Here we go. Let's go to this one, and I'll show you the title of Mr. Butt. Hang on. Whoa. You're not getting me for copyright there, Mr. Buttmatch. So this is Eli's stream, and Eli's title, a few hours from Eli. Oh, you're in Tahoe, the Green Bay area. Eli, the Green Bay area, they can keep it. Yeah, I hate to say it, but California Green Bay area where he's been doing his live streams, it looks like a complete dump. It looks like a complete wasteland. But Eli's title is basically you can dish it, but you can't take it, I believe. Let me see. Hang on. He's basically picking fights with people now for the sake of it. He's basically bored. He doesn't really have any content in the minute. And he's basically picking fights with people, as always. But let's click on to.
You don't need to click on anything.
So Coach Eli.
That's just 30 people watching it.
Coach Eli's channel is called. Today's title is called "You Can Dish It, But You Can't Take It: Why People Behave This Way and How to Handle These Situations." So Eli quite clearly came to my stream earlier, because we know he did, because he gave me 8 dislikes today. Someone was really butthurt today. Massive butt hurting, Mr. Eli, because he disliked it 8 times. He obviously watched my channel, so hi Eli. When you watch this on a replay, because you claim you never watch any of us live, but somehow there's 8 dislikes in like 2 minutes, so
yeah,
you're obviously lying, Eli.
After the stream, watch the New Dads Watches. It's a Netherlands kids TV show.
I did watch it last night.
With,
The one who looks funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eli's currently live, so I might jump off of here and go watch him, because he's probably going to talk about me and Gemma, more than likely. So if you want to see more from me, give me a big thumbs up, like, subscribe to my channel. If you know Coach Eli, please don't watch him. Go find a restream, take him for all he's got. Go watch the live stream, Mrs. Carr. I'm going to jump over there as well, so I can see Eli like make a complete fool of himself, because he will do. And I will see you all very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Love you all. Have a good evening. Bye.